Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your one channel for everything VR related. Today, we have a lot of exciting game announcements, updates, and new releases to go over, but this video is not all about software because we're also taking a look at some impressive haptic gloves that Meta's Reality Labs is currently working on. There are of course links and timestamps down in the description, but before we jump in, this video is brought to you by Kiwi Design, your one-stop for all VR accessories. Are you looking for a Questt 2 Elite strap that won't suddenly snap on you, or a face pad that won't irritate your skin? Well, Kiwi has you covered. They carry a large array of accessories from cable management systems to replacement facial covers. There are links in the description, and don't forget to use my affiliate code to help support this channel. Okay, so let's start this video off with a few exciting new game announcements. The first one is Ultimechs, which comes from Resolution Games, the studio that has already brought us many amazing VR titles like Demeo, Blast On, and Cookout, A Sandwich Tale, just to name a few. Ultimechs is an online multiplayer competitive title, which looks like an interesting combination between BattleBots and Rocket League. It's set to release on all major VR platforms at some time in 2022, and for now, we'll just have to wait for more information on this title. Now, we also have a new Exorcist title on the way, which is all around great news, even if you're not a huge fan of VR horror. The original Exorcist Legion VR is touted as one of the best and scariest VR horror games. For some it's a classic, and for others it's just too scary to play. Well, luckily the Exorcist Sin allows you to bring a friend, as this is a co-op title. So for the easily scared out there, you can bring some backup. And for everyone else, just be happy we're getting more Exorcist. There's not much more additional information on this title just yet. I don't know if it'll release in episodic content like the original, and there's no official release date, but I will update you guys when I have more information. Now, if you like your horror titles with a bit more action, we also got an announcement trailer for Requisition. Requisition is coming to PCVR in February of 2022, and it has you defending your home from a horde of zombies in a very unique manner. After your gun runs dry, you're basically just picking up anything around your house and using it as a weapon. The trailer shows the inventive creation of an anvil using a plunger, toaster, and some duct tape. That alone is worth checking out, so I'm interested to see more from this title. And our last game announcement is Forever Darts. From the same studio that brought you Forever Bowl, we're now getting a new darts title. This will be exclusive to the Questt and Questt 2. You'll have the ability to compete online against other players. You can play in offline mode against varying difficulty AI opponents. And finally, you can play in a local party style mode where you take turns passing the headset amongst your friends. Casual titles like this are amazing for just hanging out and socializing. And Forever Bowl was done really well, so I am looking forward to this title. Okay, so let's move into this week's new releases, and the first one is a bit atypical as it's an AR title. I'll definitely be covering more AR in the future as it becomes more prevalent, but for right now we have an interesting free game for you guys to check out, and that's Ghostbusters Aftermath Scare. Now, it's very possible this is just another one of those methods to help hype the movie, similar to what we've previously seen with the Spider-Man VR experiences, but it's free, so you might as well go check it out. And I just like to occasionally check in on how AR games are progressing. Now, our next release is the Guy VR, which has just come to the PlayStation VR and was previously named Suicide Guy. Obviously, that name is problematic. I'll assume Sony made them adjust it, maybe in order to retain a certain age rating, but either way, it's still the same title, and the premise of suicide is a major component. Now, as dark as that sounds, this is actually a playful puzzle title where you are trapped in a dream and you need to find a way to help wake yourself up. So if you're a PlayStation VR owner and enjoy puzzle games, you might want to check this one out. Okay, so our last new release is one I actually missed the last week. I just couldn't fit it into my schedule, and that was the Questt release of Lucky's Tale. Lucky Tales was a classic Oculus Rift platformer, and while it didn't have the same level of charm and polish as Astrobot, it was a great option for platforming fans or those who didn't have a PlayStation VR. Now, after almost 6 years, this title has just been re-released for the Oculus Quest 2. Now, Meta should have made a much bigger deal about this title, but it comes from the Oculus Rift era, which they would just like to be forgotten. Regardless, this is a great option for the underserved VR platformer fans out there. As of making this video, all the reviews for this game are either 4 or 5 stars on the Oculus Store. I've only played the first 2 levels of this title, and that was years ago, so I don't have an overall opinion to give you, but it looks like it might be worth checking out. Speaking of checking some things out, we have amazing updates coming to some of our favorite VR games. For starters, the Mercenaries DLC has been confirmed for Resident Evil 4. I can't tell you how many people commented on my review complaining about the fact that I did not mention Mercenaries was not included in the game. Now, I was holding out some hope that it would eventually come to the VR version, and now it is confirmed to be coming sometime in 2022. For those who aren't aware, the Mercenaries DLC is a multi-stage survival mode, accessible after beating the original title. Now, it's possible they might make some minor changes to this, and it might be unlockable instantly, but for now, let's all just be happy that it has been confirmed. Now, we have another cool update for the upcoming co-op shooter After the Fall. This title is currently scheduled to release on most major platforms on December 9th, and it's now available for pre-order with some bonuses. Pre-orders for this title include a 10% discount, and if you're on PCVR or the PlayStation VR, 48 hours of early access. Oculus owners will get an exclusive character and weapon skin. There's also a deluxe version available for PlayStation and PCVR, which includes an exclusive weapon skin, the official soundtrack, and a digital art book. It's a little strange that the pre-order bonuses are segregated based on platform, but the After the Fall website does a great job of listing everything out for you. Additionally, we also found out that this title will include PvP. Now, I did get to test this during my play session, but we weren't allowed to speak about it. It is a fun addition, but it's only player character versus player character. I'm hoping they eventually make a asymmetrical mode where some people get to play as the Snowbreed like we see in Left 4 Dead. Now, if zombie killing isn't your style, it's okay because we recently got an update for Walkabout Mini Golf. This new course, the Gardens of Babylon, is already available, and it will be part of a larger DLC package titled The Lost Cities, which plans to showcase a number of legendary places throughout mythology. This is Walkabout Mini Golf's 9th official map, and I'm definitely looking forward to testing it out. Something else worth checking out is the hand tracking update for Clash of Chefs. Clash of Chefs has you speed preparing food in order to keep up with a queue of customers or battle it out against a friend. The new hand tracking update can help increase the overall immersion and is well suited for this title. It might not be reason enough to turn this game back on, but it's always great to have additional options. Okay, so we just have one more quick story before we jump into today's main topic. The first one is Meta officially removing the Oculus branding. We knew this was coming, even though some people refused to believe it and even questioned content creators when they were using the term Meta Quest. Well, it's official now. Box art is going out with the Meta Quest logo. The Oculus name is no more. And while there are a few areas where you could still find the old logo, you can expect that to be phased out soon enough. Okay guys, so let's jump into today's main topic, and that's the future of haptic devices for both virtual and augmented reality. Facebook Reality Labs recently gave us a video showing off some innovative tech they're currently working on. If you're expecting to slide on a pair of haptic gloves right now, you're going to be disappointed. However, there are some huge implications to this technology, and the fact that Meta is currently working on it is extremely significant. Reality Labs set out with the goal of building a mass-producible, affordable, consumer device that would allow people to have a tangible experience. They quickly discovered it's not possible just yet, but they are on the right path, and this is one of the reasons why Meta is so significant to the future of both VR and AR. Putting everything negative about Meta aside for just a moment, we also know they're currently the only company willing to highly invest in the future of this technology and are in it for the long haul. The projects they are working on are 10 to 15 years in scope. Mass-producible, highly affordable products like this will be integral for the development of the metaverse. While another company might develop a more realistic, tactile experience, it'll most likely be very expensive and only available to enterprise. So while there's currently a serious list of hurdles in front of Meta, it looks like this technology will eventually become a reality. Here I'm showcasing an extremely impressive demo where two people are having a thumb war. Now, the absolute levels of complexity to get this to feel and work right are insane. We take for granted everything our body's capable of every single day, and we don't realize how spectacular it is until someone tries to simulate it. So we're not only developing new technologies to capture the movement of your hand and provide physical feedback, but we also have to develop new manufacturing techniques, miniaturize some existing devices, and perfect some software that ties it all together. If the standard control interface became haptic gloves, how do we deal with locomotion? This is an absolutely massive undertaking, and most likely wouldn't be possible without a company the size of Meta. So love them or hate them, they're absolutely doing amazing things for the future of both AR and VR. Okay, everybody, that was today's new VR news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys on next time.